Ty Norris, his spotter, telling him when he can get back in line here. Lost a couple positions.
Clear, clear.
That's what I like about those young guys like Dale Jr. They can just gather it up and just take right on back off. I mean, me, it took a lap or two for me to get my nerves settled back down.
Not only is this the first time that a Dodge has led the Winston, it's the first time a Dodge has been in the Winston.
Boy, and I tell you, he's doing it handsomely, too.
He has a 0.67 second lead right now.
Jeff?
Now, with about 10 to go, guys, let's start thinking about if you're about 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Where do you want to wind up? How do you want to wind up being as far as this position is concerned? Because, you know, if you get too far back and they pick 8th, you're going to be in trouble. If you get too far forward, you're going to be back too far again. What about race strategy right now, Larry? What do you think? If you're running 8th or 9th, where do you want to wind up?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have a problem finishing 8th or 9th. Remember, double file restart. I think we've got a caution on the Speedway here at lap 20.
And that is because Kevin Harvick's car will not move. They're afraid that if a car spun off turn 4, it could slide into Harvick or the crew members attending that car. Matt?
We've caught up with Kevin Harvick. You're smiling still. What happened to the 29 car?
Well, I think the brakes are locked up now. So, I mean, when it's not your night, it's not your night. So, you know, at least we didn't crash that car. And America Online, Goodwin's car, I mean, everything was not going our way today. So, hopefully this get it all out of the way for the weekend. We'll run good at Nazareth, maybe win us a race tomorrow, and come back and run good here next weekend. But when it's not your night, it's just not your night. But we'll be all right.
Now you can head on out to Nazareth, Mike.
And you'll see that race on FX tomorrow. The NASCAR Busch Series on the unique 5-cornered mile at Nazareth, Pennsylvania tomorrow at it's almost today, 12:30 p.m. Sunday Eastern Time on FX. We'll be right back.
NASCAR on FX is brought to you by Budweiser, with the crisp, clean, refreshing taste you'll find in no other beer. This Bud's for you.
That is the mascot of Lowe's Motor Speedway, Lugnut.
He's loose nut up there right now.
Lugnut, wingnut, peanut.
Yeah. All right, thank you. No, you guys wonder what Neil Goldberg, our producer, looks like.
Yeah, this is Neil.
After a long weekend. No, Mr. Lugnut. What do they call you, Lug or Nut? Oh, you came by to bring us towels for the. You saw
the
Dick,
sneak attack. You saw the sneak attack. Oh, well, thank you.
Dick Berger did. That's good.
See,
all right. First,
somebody cares, guys. Somebody does care.
First, we had not enough light, then too much water.
Something to drink.
Okay. All right. I need something else with this.
All
right, we got to get back. We're under caution, but we'll dry out here.
See you a little later.
And get ready for more racing. Let's go. Let's go back upstairs. Let's do some more lug nuts.
He drives a race car. He drives a little Legends car.
So did Darrell.
Yeah, and that loose nut worked on it.
And you trusted him.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe how stupid I was.
Kevin Harvick's car still sits on pit road. There's Lugnut off to another personal appearance. Watch that cape.
Watch Lugnut. Watch this.
He's got a cool little car. Little Legends car with a top cut off. It comes out here and does donuts on the front straightaway. We'll see him later in the week.
They are struggling moving this 29 car. Looks like they're rolling now. They got the rear picked up, and it looks like the front tires are not sliding. They're rolling. Yeah. So finally going to get it out of the way. And remember, these caution laps, they do not count. We've run 20 green laps, 10 more green. I know you didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. But 10 more green laps in this first 30-lap segment.
Pit road will be open.
I got to tell you, my time-released Advil's about to run out. I got to go.
Now, pit road will be open. We're going to have 10 green flag laps. We got 20 cars on the racetrack. Darrell, I'm back there 15th or worse. I'm going to come in and adjust something. I'm going to make something happen.
just for something to do.
No, that's the way I always did. I said, man, I'm way back here. I might as well come in and try something, lower the track bar, do something.
And get 4 fresh tires.
Get me some more cars. Oh, boy. You know, this is normally, this was really exciting when we got started. And then it rained.
Now, Bill Elliott's crew there, the 9 crew, he's back in 18th position. They look like they're gonna do something. Now, Tony Stewart, he's not quite to what we think's the bubble. He's in 13th position right now. So
let's review again what can happen at 30 laps. Some of these cars will have their positions inverted. It's just a question of how many.
A minimum of 6, maximum we think, which will be the number, will be 12.
Here comes some of those cars in the back down pit road, just like we kind of thought they might do.
Everybody from about 8th back. Now, Tony Stewart, Todd Bodine stayed out. Remember, we'll have double file restart. But we've got about 9 or 10 cars on pit road, and I'm sure it'll be 4 tires plus some adjustments.
And I just don't think these guys that up at the front are thinking about the repercussions of an inverted 30 laps the next time back.
Dick Berggren?
Well, we've got a bunch of cars on pit road right now, and what's going to happen here is, as a result of these guys doing their pit stops now, if fellas take their pit stops at the break in 10 more laps, these people will be in front of them when the green flag stops or drops. And boy, a whole bunch of them are trying that, including Bill Elliott, Steve Park, and Michael Waltrip, the 21 of Elliott Sadler. Pit road is full right now.
Now, here's a trick. What if you're one of those 9 cars that stayed out, and as they come around to get the caution flag for 30 laps, you duck onto pit road and you make your stop, and then they invert all those guys that are on pit road right now? And where are you?
Man, don't.
You're right up front.
You're sounding like
it's way too late. It's way too late for you to be throwing all that at us at one time, man. That's something they're gonna have to figure out down there in the hotel. They got all the answers.
It could happen. Everything else has happened this evening.
Could y'all help us out down there a little bit, guys?
Help you guys out after what you've done to us? I don't know about you. We think, Chris.
Well, no, we got to help them out.
Okay,
we'll send Dick Berggren and Matt Yoakum up there.
Yeah, that's right. I think you got a really interesting situation right there, Dale. What you brought out a minute ago, hey, if you get everybody to do it, it might just turn around and be a really good thing for those guys. I mean, this is the Winston. Nothing counts. It's all for the money.
And the fans. Which
show me the money. Exactly. That's what I always say.
Show me the money.
We are on 1 to go. See the cars starting to double up. All restarts for the Winston lead lap cars, which everybody out there, all 20 cars, minus Kevin Harvick in the 29, will line up double file here.
Again, Saturday night shootout type rules. I like it.
Well, don't get used to it.
No, it's a
only a one-time a year thing.
Once a year.
It's the only time we do this.
Guys, one thing that we saw from the Open is guys on new tires, they're going to be a lot faster than the boys up front, so they could get real interested in the next 10 laps.
But if I'm one of the cars in the front row, which will be Ward, Burt, and Bobby Labonte, I feel pretty good because I've got about 6 buddies behind me. They got the same tires
I got on, so they're going to be playing the same game.
7 cars at the front did not stop.
But you know what I think? If you're a Jeff Gordon, you know what Jeff Gordon and most of these guys think? They're not thinking about 12th. They're thinking about $50,000 because that's what this pays to win. Came in, got himself 4 tires, Jeff did. Car's running pretty darn good. I'm going to get up here and get that 50 grand. I'll worry about that inverting when the time comes.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
Now that's 50 grand to be leading at lap 30.
Right.
At the end of the first segment, here we go.
Pace cars off.
Ward Burton, Bobby Labonte bring them down.
Got to be careful on these restarts because they've been spinning the tires quite a bit tonight.
Jeff Gordon in that 24 car, his guys picked him up spots on pit road, changed 4 tires, made adjustments. He's restarting in 10th place.
He's up on the outside there.
Oh, Mark Martin is a rocket off turn 2, but he's got a lift for Rusty. No room to get under him. Couldn't get around him.
Boy, these double file restarts like this are really making these restarts interesting. Bobby Labonte learned that move going around on the outside off of Rusty.
Jeff Gordon, he's already moved past Dale Jarrett in that 88 car. He's moved up to 8th position just after 1 lap here after the restart.
And he looks like he's just really sitting there waiting for an opportunity to pounce. Here he comes. He's going to get another one down the back. These boys better be glad he didn't get that good motor in that car.
A lot of shuffling in that pack as 3 cars try to run off the line.
Tony Stewart just I'm not so sure he didn't glance off the wall off turn 4 there.